It's actually embarrassing how many books I have here to haul and haven't read yet. Great. Hello everyone, it's Rebecca here, and today I'm bringing you another book haul. This one is going to be part of the videos that I am doing in this top with book hauls. So I've just filmed my second-hand book haul, the books are down there, and we're now moving on to the new books and books I've received from publishers. Yeah, I'm excited. We've got quite a lot of books down here. I have 2 full bags and stacks everywhere, so let's just get straight into them. So the first one I want to share with you is one I received from lovely Jamie Lee, who does a lot of book publicity. Thank you very much. I will leave her link somewhere. It's Jamie Does PR. She's absolutely lovely and always sends me really interesting books, so thank you very much, Jamie Lee. And the first one is The Tessa Legacy by KK Perez. She has worked in collaboration with the author for this one to send this out to me, so thank you very much. This one I'm very intrigued by. I have the press release, which is always handy. So this is out now. It was published on the 1st of April, so I'm very behind on this and I haven't read it yet. I'm really sorry. So this follows a young girl named Lucy, who is an award-winning young scientist preparing for graduation. A fateful encounter unlocks her dormant electrical powers. Lucy struggles to understand her new abilities through scientific experimentation. She is thrust into a centuries-old battle between rival alchemical societies. One side wants her to help and obviously the other side doesn't, because that's just typical. They actually want her dead, as you do. She has this genetic mutation which makes her have this ability, and somebody who also has this is Nikola Tesla. And when you have this genetic mutation, it means your life expectancy drastically lowers, essentially. Battling for her life and centuries-old secrets, Lucy doesn't know who to trust, not even her own parents. And even if Lucy can outrun her enemies, she can't outrun herself. So yes, thank you very much to KK Perez and Jamie Lee for sending this my way. I very much appreciate it. I'm going to go with the 3 that are in front of me because they're the first ones that are here. First one is The Burning Chambers by Kate Moss. This is an author that I've been really interested in reading for a while now and I've just never got round to. I did have Labyrinth, but I think I got rid of it, so oops. So this is a historical fiction novel. It's set in 1562 and it follows 19-year-old Manu Gilbert, who receives an anonymous, can't get my words out, letter at her father's bookshop. Sealed with a distinctive family crest, it contains just 5 words. She knows that you live. I didn't even read the rest of this. I just knew that I was intrigued by that alone. I was like, is that directly at her? Is it like, you know, is it a miscommunication? Who knows that you live? Is it the Queen? Does the Queen know that you live? Like, I want to know who knows who is it that lives and who knows that they're alive. Like, that had me sold, just that alone. This next one has me really excited. I have heard a lot about this on people's booktube channels, and that is Enchantée, and this is by Gita Trelise, I think. I am really sorry, I'm probably butchering that name, but this is set in 1789 Paris, and it follows a young girl who has to look after herself and her sister and brother, and she does it the only way she knows how. She's a beggar pretty much, and she does it the only way she knows how, with magic. But then obviously things don't go the way they're meant to, and she ends up having to take the bigger mark of the king and the glittering court of Louis the 16th and Mary Antoinette's Versailles. I'm interested. I feel like there's a lot more to this than meets the eye, so that's exciting, and it's shiny, which is also nice. So this next one is another one I got from Costco, which is where I also bought Burning Chambers by Kate Moss, and that is The Boy Who Followed His Father into Auschwitz, and this is by Jeremy Dronfield, and it's a true story. I read The Tattooist of Auschwitz last year. It sounds really horrible and sadistic to say, but I love any like war fiction, anything centred around World War II in particular. I just think it's so hard-hitting and it's so close to home. Like, even though it was like, obviously it's been 100 years since the First World War ended this year, but even still, like, you know, it's still very close. It's very fresh in a lot of people's minds, and it's something that is so hard-hitting and just unbelievable to see the progress that's been made over the past like 60-70 years, and it never fails to you know, catch my throat when I read it. I sobbed my heart out like a baby at all of the books that I've read regarding Auschwitz in particular, including The Tattooist of Auschwitz and The Boy in the Striped Pyjamas, and I don't even need to know anything other than the title of this because I know I'm going to cry regardless. But yes, kind of looking forward to this one, but I'm going to leave it for when I need an emotional breakdown, and this will help me. So, you know, I feel like I should specify when I say I'm looking forward to reading something as horrible and as daunting and as horrific as that's I don't mean like, yes, I'm so excited. I mean like, I'm excited to get further insight into it. It's something that I've always been like intrigued by. So yes, I'm excited to get further insight, but not about that. I don't know why I'm still rambling, to be honest. So this next one I absolutely adored the first in the series. This has been out for a while and I couldn't wait to get my hands on it, and that is Vengeful by V.E. Schwab. I can't get my words out. I'm so excited to get to this one. It's the sequel to Vicious. I absolutely adored Vicious and I can't wait to see where V.E. Schwab takes this story. I need to read it, but I don't know if I'm mentally prepared to read it yet. That's basically my problem. So this next one I actually have 2 copies of. I ordered myself one. Well, I went and bought myself one, and then I actually received one from my Amazon wishlist. Thank you to the kind person who sent that my way. But that is A Curse of Dark and Lonely by Bridget Kemmerer, and this is a Beauty and the Beast modern day retelling. Although I have seen from some people, they have said that it's not so much a modern day retelling as a time travelling retelling. I don't know. I don't know either, but I'm intrigued. I love a good fairy tale retelling. The next one I picked up was After the Fire by Will Hill. I went into W.H. Smith's and I was like, I want to buy something but I don't know what, and spent ages scouring the shelves. I picked up this one and the next one that I have because I've seen a lot of people write about this one. Yeah, I'm intrigued. So this one follows, it's actually more than what meets the eye. So when you think After the Fire, you assume something horrible's happened and it's somebody trying to cope with that. But then I read the back, so just listen to this. The things I've seen are burnt into me like scars that refuse to fade. Father John controls everything inside the fence, and Father John likes rules, especially about never talking to outsiders, because Father John knows the truth. He knows what is right and what is wrong, and he knows what is coming. Moonbeam is starting to doubt though. She's starting to see the lies behind Father John's words. She wants him to be found out. What if the only way out of the darkness is to light a fire? So I'm intrigued because I want to know why everybody is behind this fence and has so much faith in Father John. Yeah, it sounds really interesting. That's what grabbed me, is the fact that how does he know what is coming? What is it, and why is he so keen on keeping everybody behind closed doors? And the next one I have here is Elantras by Brandon Sanderson, because I'm just assuming that I will read Brandon Sanderson's works and love them because I don't already have enough of them on my shelves, clearly. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be my 6th Brandon Sanderson book on my shelves. And how many of those have I read? A big fat nothing. This is his debut novel. I've heard that this one, yes, you should probably start with this one, but don't take it so seriously to heart because obviously his writing develops quite far on, quite quickly. So I am excited to get to this one. I think I might start this one very soon actually. But yes, that's that one. The next one I got actually is a little bit of it was bought on a whim. I'd seen it in one supermarket and I was like, nah, I'll leave it. Went to the next supermarket and I was like, it's a sign, I have to have it, and that is Lancelot by Giles Christian, I don't know how to pronounce his name, I'm really sorry. But this is from a UK author, very shiny cover, and he writes historical fiction. It's a historical fiction. Rome is burning, in Britain Uther Pendragon is dying, enemies stalk his land. Into this uncertain world a boy is cast, an outsider plagued by memories of those he's lost. Under the watchful eye of Merlin, the boy begins his journey to manhood. He meets another outcast, Guinevere, wild, proud and beautiful, and he is dazzled by Arthur, a warrior who carries the hopes of the people like a flaming torch in the dark. But these are treacherous times, and the fate of Britain rests on a sword's edge. The young man becomes a lord of war, loved, hated, admired and feared. He is a man forsaken but not forgotten. He is Lancelot. So it was just screaming at me. I was like, I knew straight away I had to buy it. So I did. Basically, that is the story of everything here. I seen it, I liked it, I got it. Yeah, I'm quite intrigued by this one. I don't know when I'll get to it, but it's definitely a one to put on the back burner. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. Okay, so I've decided this is the final book. that I'm going to show you in this haul, and that is Black Leopard Red Wolf by Marlon James. This is from Costco. I'm so pleased I found it in Costco, because Costco do them a little bit cheaper and they're brand new anyway. I'm really excited about this one. It's the first book in the Dark Star trilogy. Yeah, the child is dead. There is nothing left to know. Okay, I will take your word on it. I need to peel the sticker off, but I don't really think I need to explain this a little bit anything really, because a lot of people know what it's about, but I'm so excited to get to it. Also, I've never actually looked under the dust jacket. Oh my goodness, that is so pretty, and it carries on the side and the back. Oh, that is so nice. I'm pleased I took the dust jacket off now. So there we have it. That is it for the second of my filmed book hauls. This contained all new books, mainly from Waterstones in the UK, W.H. Smith in the UK, and Costco. I don't know what the books difference is between Costco UK and Costco US, but I'm very, very grateful that Costco UK do sell recently sort of released books, which is really good. But anyway, if you've seen any of those in that pile that you have read, let me know in the comments down below. We can have a little discussion. Follow me on Goodreads, or add me as a friend on Goodreads if you would like, and follow me on Instagram. I do post on there and I'm trying to post more regularly, I swear. But yes, let me know what your thoughts are on any of the books that I've purchased. Which one should I prioritise? Let me know, and I shall see you all soon with another video. Bye!